Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Pick 5 magazine collage, hosted or sponsored by or introduced to me by Nicole at Relax Cut Glue. You can check her out at Relax Cut Glue. So the thing is, you take a magazine of your choice, you pick 5 random pages, and then you make a collage out of those 5 pages. If you're new here, this is my new favorite thing. If you are a returning visitor, I am officially, it's my new favorite thing. And it keeps me off the streets and out of trouble. And when I film it, it fills the internet with something that is soft and gentle. That was yesterday's or the day before's or whenever we did that. Really like that. That noise in the back is the executive producer of this show, Gracie, my cat. And she is working her scratch pad. So let us random number. Oh, it's like I've done this before. You want this site? Yes, I do. And it's set up for this magazine. So minimum page 1, maximum 194. I want 5 numbers. I don't want any repeats. What happens if I do it that way? Here we go. And then I do 2 passes at it just because. Ooh. 3, 8, 36. 38, 83, and Gracie has got a thing that's like this, and it has a track with a ball in it, and that was the ball rolling around. And if she gets going on it, I'm gonna have to put the video on pause because it's so loud. 134, 145, 174, 182, and 191. So I don't think we have got the lower numbers anymore, which is fine, but we'll see how many of these we get. So do we have a page 3? That's page 8, 7, 6. I'm going to say we don't. Okay, do we have a page 8? We have a page 8. So we will take a page 8. Okay. Not sure. Page 36. 30. 34. 36. Ooh, oh, look what we got. Look what we got. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Look at that. Okay. Ooh. And 38. So we've got that as well. I want to use those people instead of that. There's nobody that says I can't. 83. 79. 80. I think we've used a lot of these. 82. And then 83 would have been here, so I didn't get that. So 134. 134. 37. 36. Can't read. It's 20. Yep, we have 34. Oh. All right. I'm getting good at using broad swaths of basic print. It's 134. 145, 44, 45, 46. All right. Hang on. 145. Yes. Okay. There we are. Oh, I love that picture. It's the pink that I like so much. I wouldn't want it, but that's just a satisfying picture to me. We are getting, look at that. It feels like we are making a dent. Oh, fail a dent. Okay, let's see what we have here. I need to take this off. Yeah, those are our pages. And then we have this. Okay, so she might be all right. Not sure. I really want to, I don't want to use those. I want to use these women. And there's nobody, ain't nobody says I can't. And if I do that, what I might want is just the green. Okay, well, we could do that. And these are like super colorful. And I might just want the title of that book, the magazine. Because this is black, telling you stuff you already know. This is black and white, and I'm not, I could use that. It's part of the background. Oh, and we don't have, do we have halos? Anybody? Halos? It's going to be big enough so that ring would work. I know, I see it right there. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. I know. I know. You're not going to... It's an hour early for your stomach alarm. Toots. She didn't think that was a very appropriate thing. So I have 1, 2, 3. There could be 3 halos. Love that flamingo. I know, what's the problem? You want to come say hi to everybody? Come here. Come on, work with me, you goober. Well, whatever. Okay, you're not going to say hello. Ooh, sunglasses. They would fit her perfectly. Okay, so we're starting to change our whole mind here. So this, I think I want these fine women. This is going to go really nicely with that. I might want to just cut these out and be somehow. I wonder if that could be like some of the backgroundies, or it's going to be print. I'm not sure. These are the dodgy ones. These are the good ones. Step 1, cut her out. Cut all of them out. Do I leave a little edge? Wow. Excuse me for a minute. Okay, we're back. That was a bit of a journey. We ended up giving the CAT some TREATS. Because it's not, it literally isn't dinner time yet. And we're not going to spoil the dinner. but I think her dish is absolutely empty, so I'll give her something. And in the meantime, I've decided that just the bittiest bit of gray, I think, will be a fine outline for now, anyways. Oops. Is that better? Just back out of the kitchen. There. Oops. There. So I don't know about the bottom part. Like I could get away with, listen to me. That's pretty creepy. How about that? That way's a little better. Okay. I'm gonna think about that for a bit. Sunglasses. Very funky handbag. Yep, we're just going to do it. Okay, that means this is going to come down some. Yep, okay, that will work. And there's something else. Just want to see how this works. Everybody has an accessory, but the one in the middle. And would that hat fit? Oh, it might fit. It would absolutely, well, you never know. Okay, so we've got that. We might need some of that color blocking, I'm not sure. This is another thing that we could do. Oops. Oops. That might be fun. I don't know, and I don't know. But we need to do some more fussy cutting. Yes, please. Shadow. There. She gets a handbag. I'm going to cut that strap off. It doesn't hang right. And we need to cut the inside. There. Oh, that's why, because I haven't cut it yet. Come on. Oops. Not my best work, but it'll do in a pinch. And then whenever we do that, we will get it so that it like hangs right. There. We've got 3 circles. It's almost like she's got a crown. Oops, careful. Oops, come on. This is really pretty jewelry. I'm sure that if the stones are real, it's going to be bonkers expensive. That might be the better one there. Her head is very boxy. Very boxy indeed. And speaking of boxy, this is a Missoni. I don't know the Missoni brand. It's not entirely surprising, I don't suppose. Oh, let's just take them off. Okay. Oops, sorry. It's because her head, of all of them, looks just totally cut off. She needs a hat, but if she gets a hat, I don't think she's going to get a halo. And I'm very sad about that. She might get the flamingo. Golly, this is pretty. I went for a walk today. Didn't do any snowshoeing. Because it's minus about a scullion out, which is cold. And I just wanted to have my face covered with a good hood. So I had the heavy duty coat out with the big hood. And that's what I went out in. It's quite lovely. I mean, it's lovely when you're dressed for it. That's what I'm going to say. It is not lovely when you're not dressed for it. Come on. Oops. The white gives it a lot of mass that it might not, maybe getting rid of some of that will help. I'm not sure. Her expression is so funny with the glasses on. She's like, eh. So I think I like that so far. Where do you get cut off? You get cut off around there. You can bring it way down. We can actually do that if we wanted. No, can't. If I go too far, what happens when I go too far? You start to see what that actually is as opposed to being something interesting in the background. So put that over there. We've got everybody yet? No, we don't. I would love to get rid of that. Well, so I think what I need to do for firsts, ooh, here's another thing I can do, is I can change the angle of that. I think I could do that. Don't want to do that. I like that one better, but I can make it higher. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay, we're going to take all these bits, gently shuffle them off. Sunglasses. Ooh, that's better. So this needs to be as thin as possible. This is the angle, and then that's sort of where the top is. And then we can pull that down if we want. Yeah, okay. Bit of a plan. Oh dear. There. Is that what I said I wanted to do? I also need to make a definitive measure that 7 3/4 by that. Need something below it to know which is the edge. So 7 3/4. Let's write that down. Wow, I barely read that. And then the up and downy might be 12. Nope, he's not 12. It's 11 1/8. That's a weird measurement. Squirrel. Well, let's cut this one off at about here. There. Then this goes this way. Then that goes that way. That goes this way. Yes, so it's that way. So this is the side I need to trim. That way it's straight. I'm gonna get rid of that stupid little bit. Okay, so there. 7 3/4 means that that is 3/8. Okay. That's going to pop up like that and be so pretty. And then what did I say? I wanted to do, so her shoulder is going to bump up there. So this is the side I have to cut. Mm-hmm. Seven 3/4, gotta pull that up a bit. Meow. I want to do it this way. Because that isn't a straight edge to square this up with. So what, 7 3/4? But there we are. I'm gonna pop along like that. Okay. Little treasures, my little treasures. Where'd the I don't know. Okay, don't worry, it'll show up. So that's gonna pop on like that. And I'm not gonna need all of that. What does that look like? What does that look like? It looks like that's floating out of her face. I don't like that. Need my bag. Need my specs. Need speckies. What did we want to do? Did we want to do that one? I think we wanted to do that. And this one goes here. I almost want to cut that out so it sort of lands on her head, because it's her head's kind of in a square. I don't want to say it out loud, really. Then we have these two other things. Okay, so I can probably cut it off at around there. Oh, and if I do that, does this one show up? Oh, my stars. Depends. If I do that, because that could then blot that out. I feel like I played chicken a lot with this process. Like, how itty bitty tiny can I get it? How close to the line? Or maybe the performance person in me screaming to get out. Okay, glue it before anything else happens. Little Indy Bendy needs some glue. Okay. We are not going to notice that. So what do I want to do? There's this that I don't want to glue yet, but I can. Make that bottom line. Okay. Let's not just let it sit there for a while. That. Okay, so there's one. Specs are number 2. Oh! Specs are delicate. There. Okay. Ooh, sticky. Be sticky. Now you and your hando bago. You want to swing it that way? Sure. Because that, she's not walking, she's straight down. Maybe. Okay, is that a little better? Yep. Here's part of my problem. I don't have any scrap paper. I need glue paper. Okay. Pat, 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 pat. There we are. I need you. I need you for halo number 1, crown number 1. Oh, we need the paper back. Nuts. There, that's a lot of glue. Oops. There. I wonder if the watch halo would work for her. No, it's too small. I could always shape her head a little bit. Yeah, that works. The blue stone is in a weird spot. It makes it look funny, but I will take it. These will not be hanging in the Louvre anytime soon, so I am confident that I can glue with some impunity. There we are. That's better. Kind of like a pillbox hat. Oh, still like the flamingo. Maybe need to get some of that other white stuff out. Okay, now we got that sorted. She might get a blue butterfly or something. I don't know. So that's how you will go. A little bit further down, a little bit. Sure. I'm not going to worry about these two yet. I need to glue this, and I think what I want to do is glue this part first and then do the rest of it as a page. That seems to be, because this is going to be harder to, oh yeah, lay down because it's got all the bits on it. We'll find out whether or not that was the right decision or not. Come on, do that. Come on. There we are. Okay, sticky, sticky. Yep. Okay. This side. Come on. Oh, that's pretty straight. There. I don't have to use these if I don't want to. And I think I don't want to. There's nothing on them that can help me based on the series of decisions that I have already made. Even the same with this. I might use like a butterfly, but I kind of want to just do that. So if I did that, oops. She showed such promise at the start. It's like, oh, I want her. It's like, no, you don't. Not anymore. Wonder how you will be. Under the banner of this makes 0 sense. Gives the bird somewhere to hang. I could put these, okay, all right, okay. So, leap of faith number 1, it makes no sense, I get it. I'm going to glue that like that. It's going to be our step 1. What was our step 1? Our step 1 was this. Oops. There we are. There we are. Come on, it's gonna go like that. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that bit for the minute, because I might be able to. I just don't want the army. I can do that. and then it goes across the page, and at least it isn't floating anymore. It's held by the edge of the page. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Where's the edge of the page? There's the edge of the page. Okay. It's got to pop up. There we are. Okay. Gonna have something that looks like that. Little flowers. Ooh, we're going along. That's fine. The internet needs somewhere soft to land at the moment. Some kind of company. It's starting to look better. The more flowers you add. That drop and that piece might also be useful. I'm not sure yet. Don't need to get rid of that one. Just leave the little blue bits. There. That can go like that. Just taking a breather, picking up some little bits. So I think that's what we'll do. Oh, all the little bits fell to the floor. I so have to vacuum. Somebody, and I'm not saying who, gets little tiniest bits of paper stuck on her paw pads. Possibly, among other reasons, because they're coated in glue. And it's perfectly okay. I'm not opposed in any way. But it is kind of annoying when it's like, oh, really? Come on. I think that's what I want to do. I think I needed that line to be able to get me to where I am now. I think artists do that. You see them, it's like, oh, there was an underpainting. It's like, it was a completely different painting. It's like, yeah, you know what? They needed to just break the canvas in. They needed intermediary steps. I am not suggesting that in any way that this is the same way, the same result. I am saying it might be kind of the same process. Just so we're clear on the matter. There. Do I like that green? I do not. Nope. There. That's better. Okay, now then, what did I do? Got to rebuild. So that could be like that. That makes some visual sense. Kind of like that. There, okay, okay. That lands like that. And then the feet are going to be about there. So I kind of want to have them overlapping that. And I would like to have a little bit more of this cut out. Not all of it, just at least the tail bit. Come on. If I tried and said, I want to stop cutting until there is a single tendril of wood left, I would not be able to do it. And yet I can consistently do it when I'm trying not to. It's so annoying. Okay, you can see some of the grain through that. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. it's kind of landed there. And birdie burbs. Feet kind of gonna be like that. Okay. We're not gonna worry. And then we have these three. I like that arrangement. There. And we're gonna do that. Sure. Maybe? I don't know. No, we're not gonna do that. Okay. Might be considered overworked. I don't really mind. From here up, it's probably really good. And this bit alone is really good. It doesn't combine well. And so I got 4 of the 5 pages done. Okay. Just for S&Gs. That would be way better because that is now the bottom of, like, that's, it makes this a frame. So I think that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to stop now because I am tired and I don't know how to do that gluing yet. So I am going to leave you here with the promise that I will show you what I've come up with when I have the spoons to keep carrying on. In the meantime, please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Always love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.